The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Brandy.
All this stuff about North Korea and China trade and Iran and the nuke deal, it has not had a profound impact on the stock market.
I tell everyone I see, the big story is the fundamentals. GDP getting stronger, corporate earnings looking good, the Fed being pretty steady. The fundamentals are still good.
And none of that is true. And that's why the stock market has been going sideways since April. In fact, even worse than that, since January, when we hit the all-time high and then we had our correction of 12%, we still can't get back. Since January, here we are in May, the end of May, going into June, and they still can't move the market up 12%. In fact, they only got about 7% left to go. They can't do that. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. And they're telling us the economy's doing good. The stock market should be booming. The stock market should be way above where we were in January. What are you, nuts? This is all nonsense these people are talking. You know, the most asked question of those who invest in the stock market, the question I hear all the time, what do you think the market is going to do? Especially those poor souls who have 401ks, their retirement plan. They want to know, what is the market going to do? Now, the reason they ask so much is, well, they remember the pain. They remember the pain in 2008, the crash. Of course they want to know what the market's going to do. And who do they turn to find out? They're financial advisors, of all people. What are you, nuts?
What's a financial advisor?
That is a term that means almost nothing. It is somebody who might be a financial planner, or it could be a broker who is really a salesperson.
That's right. They turn to these financial advisors, and then they don't get what they seek from them, so they feel warm and fuzzy. They then turn to who? The financial networks. The financial networks. Are you nuts?
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
Dazzles the eye. It's unbelievable. Or?
Right now, it looks like the economy is firing on all cylinders, and the question is, can it get any better than this?
It's unbelievable. When they should be turning to the bond market. I said this yesterday, bond market will tell you what's going on. Today, the market, once again, is down, and people are asking the question, well, what's going on? What's going to happen? And people remember the painful crash of 2008. $12.8 trillion was lost. $6.9 trillion in individual stock wealth was lost. The overall stock market decline was another $11 trillion. $5.3 trillion individual home equity lost. But the overall loss in the real estate industry, above and beyond that, another $7 trillion. But here's the killer. The $4 trillion that we lost in retirement 401k accounts. Individual workers lost about 25 to 40% of their money. It should have never happened. They should have been out of the market before that happened. In fact, they should have been making money as the market was going down. Of course, people are worried right now. They've seen this market go straight up since 2008, and now it has stalled. The only reason the stock market is holding, because we have a plunger team, the president's plunger team. He's making sure that the market doesn't come down. He'd be embarrassed after he pumped this market up 30% when he became president, talking about how he's going to take Obamacare and get rid of it, fix all our roads and bridges, all the infrastructure, all the great things he was going to do that popped the market another 30% up to about 260%. You think he wants to see this market come down? No. Every day he's printing money, giving it to the banks, having the banks go out and buy stocks. He's printing money, giving it to the banks, having to go out secretly and buy treasuries, trying to pull that 10-year treasury yield down. That 10-year treasury yield is a killer. The interest rates, we can't afford to pay 3% on our $21 trillion debt. What are you, nuts? Especially when we got debt climbing at $100 billion a month because of these crazy people in Congress. It's not their money. They don't care. They'll keep spending, so they go home and build ice skating rinks and everything else. They don't care. You think they care? They love spending. They love it. But what do we get from these people on these news stations? TV, CNBC, Bloomberg, Fox. We don't get the truth. We never get the truth. We get a cheery, misleading news from these financial networks. Always cheery. That the 401k retirement accounts, this was a big one. They'll tell you the 401k retirement accounts are doing nicely. They're in a nice recovery since 2008. That is not true. Not true at all. If you lost 25% of your money, or 401k, you have to gain back 33% just to stay even, and with expenses, that is impossible. Impossible. They're not doing nicely. They're doing terrible. Because you have all these fees, especially the hidden fees. It's impossible even to break even. You got to go up 33%. How are you going to go up 33% to cover 25%? Deduct 2% a year for investment costs, then pay 1/4 of that, what's left to Uncle Sam. Lose another 2% to inflation. You're left with 1% a year. That means it's going to take you 70 years to double your money. What are you, nuts? The bottom line, for you people in 401ks who've been misled, and go look in the newspapers every day. There's a story about how people are suing the companies that their 401k is with, suing them because they've been misled. The investments that their money managers are making in charge of these 401ks, the managers are terrible. Not just the fees, where they're getting ripped off $250 billion a day in fees by burning and churning your account, and then they take that money and they hide it so you can't see it in the net asset value of the company. So you ask your broker, gee, I want to see where all the, I want to see all these fees. Where's all these fees? I want to see all the transaction fees. I want to see your trading fees. They hid it. You can't see it. To the net asset value, how are you going to find it? You have to have a degree from MIT, for God's sakes. You should have been told by your advisor not to buy more stocks. When that crash came and you lost your money, 25, 35, some cases 50%, you should have been told you should never invest in your retirement fund when it suffered those kind of losses and you haven't got them back yet. That's like when a person buys a stock at $100, it goes down to $50, and the broker says, oh, hey, buy now, buy more at $50. Your cost averaging down. How stupid is that? You in a stock at 100, it's now down to 50, and your broker tells you to cost average down and buy more of it. No. When your stock's at 50 and it goes up to 70, then you add more. But it's the same thing with these 401ks. They told you, no, stay in and invest more, even though you have not gained back your losses. Smart money doesn't do that. They don't invest more. Your advisor should have been telling you in your 401k to move your money towards cash and safer assets. Matter of fact, they did a study, this is true, between 2009 and 2011, the ones who, in 401ks who did the right thing, they gained more than they would have if they stayed in their 401k. We'll be right back with a lot more. It's 15 past the hour here in Phil's Gang. Join my gang today.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Phil'sGang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. Phil'sGang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, there's nothing worse than you're investing in a stock and during the day something happens and you don't know what to do. You don't know who to call. Or you call somebody and they just give you a bunch of BS. Not here at Phil's Gang. We value every gang member. During the day, you got a question about your stock, you contact us. We have the best service in the world. philsgang.com. You're not alone. You're a gang member.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food, because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
philsgang.com. What are people saying?
After 3 months on 2018, I'm up over about 15% for the year.
I love the webinars. I love all of the training videos.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I really appreciated how he explained why it was very risky to start buying stock.
Thank you for giving my confidence back in trading.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang. Very inexpensive compared to what you are getting or receiving for the money.
Yes, I would recommend Phil's Gang to anyone who is interested in buying stocks.
Join the gang, follow Phil, manage your own money. You'll be glad you did.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Got some good news today. Very happy, very proud. I've been telling you since the first of the year that I put a program together called the Video Stock Group. These are people who don't have time to come to my umbrella of opportunities. I feel that we have the best educational program in stocks and investing in the country. We have a full program where you can start at 8:30 in the morning with us. With coffee talk. Sorry about that. 8 o'clock was coffee talk. Stay with us. Go right through class from starts at 9:30 to 11. We become very active in the class, and you can ask us what you should be doing to your stock, and we teach you the pattern, what you're doing wrong. It's incredible what we teach. Updates all the time, archives. For $39.95. What are you, nuts? Plus, we have a group where so many people came to me and said, I'd love to join your gang, Phil. I would really love to join you. I love your show. But I don't have time. I just don't have time. I work all the time. I come home, I got to take care of the kids. It's just too hard on me. Then I have other people who said, you know what? I'm just too lazy. I don't want to learn anything. I'm 64 years old. I don't want to learn. So I said, I'm going to put together a program that's going to fit both those groups. And I did. I said, I'll take the stocks that we're actually, the gang is actually investing in, and I'm going to pick a couple of them that I think are the best stocks, and I will put it on a video and guide you and tell you, okay, here's where we are. We're going to invest in this stock today. And here's how many, and here's where we're going to start. I tell them when to add to their position. I show them how to put stops in so they know their risk. They know when they start out exactly what their risk is going to be to the reward. And 3 times during the day, I update it. I always put up on the video the S&P because the ETF, that is one of the best for people who just don't want to do anything. Put your money in the spiders, not 401ks. What are you, nuts? The spiders will always give you a return. You go back all the years, at least a minimum 8%. 8%. More often, 10%. And expenses are almost nothing compared to your 401k. If you're lucky, you'll make 3%, 4% after all your fees, and then you don't even get that. But the idea is to make sure that you don't have to do anything. Just follow what I say every day. And I update it 3 times, and it's been fabulous. So we just report, because we started this in January, we just got our numbers. And we invested in 13 stocks since January to date. Our return is 16%. A 16% return on 13 stocks from started in January to where we are today. So if you were in that group, let's say out of that 16%, you made even 5% because you didn't follow my instructions or you got in late or you got 5%. Worst case. But you didn't have to do anything. In April, on 6 stocks, our return was 15%. Again, let's cut it in half. Let's say, because not every person who joins the gang or that group gets in at the same time. Some get in late, some get in early, some hold off, they wait, and they wait to see the stock goes up. They say, okay, now I'll get in. But when I tell you the 16%, that is the return. That's from where we started with the stock. The first day we start the stock and say, here's where I'm telling you we're buying it, right here. To the day I'm saying, now it's time to get out, like all the oil stocks. These oil stocks are cratering. These oil stocks today are collapsing. But guess what? With my MV2 color-coded chart, we got out of all our oil stocks last week. WLL, 26%. XES, 21%, on and on. MRO, 13%. Now these stocks are all tanking because I told you it was a lie. I told you this rally was not. Everyone said, well, the reason why oil is going up so much, we're on our way to $100 because the economy is doing so great. There's such demand that the economy is booming. The economy is booming. The economy will dazzle your eyes.
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
The eye, I don't know what he's put in his eye. It must be cocaine or heroin. I don't know what this guy's doing. We have an economy, are you kidding me, that's so full of debt. Dazzle the eye? Are you kidding? We have debt overhang that's 90%, it's 100% of our GDP. Our debt overhang has reached 100% of our GDP, but the financial shows lie. They tell you 90%. For 5 years in a row now. More than that. What am I talking about? And when you have 100%, let's use their lie, 90%. When you have a hangover of debt, 90% of what we grow, it's impossible to grow 4% or 5%. You can't even grow 3% on an annualized basis. We haven't grown 3%, for heaven's sakes, in 10 years. But what do you hear from these people on these financial shows?
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
They make us think like they cheerlead so much you think we're with the Von Trappers on the Alps somewhere. Yeah. See, woo. See, they want us to feel like that. They want us to feel like that. That's what they feed us every day. But see, it doesn't work. Our debt, our overhang is so serious. That's why this crash is going to be the biggest crash ever. 100%, 90%, I'll use their line, 90% GDP. It's impossible to grow 4%. It's almost impossible to grow 3% on an annualized basis. See, what they don't want us to know is 100%. See, this is why we've been, for the past 10 years, in this continued painful, slow growth of less than 3%. But they tell us how great the economy is growing. We hear that every day. Here, listen to Barney.
The economy has not been given the prominence it really deserves.
What a dope. What a dope. He wouldn't know an economy if he tripped over it, Barney. What are you, nuts? We'll be right back with some stocks. Join my gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if you're a person that says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com has taught thousands of people from all walks of life how to invest and make profits in the stock market. philsgang.com can help you generate extra income, maximize your retirement financial savings, and teach you how to avoid costly investing mistakes. With the Phil's Gang membership, you get all the comprehensive stock research and data, analysis tools, Phil's recommendations, and the professional customer support you need to make smarter, more profitable investing decisions. Don't wait. Call today, 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. Did you know Phil Grandy hosts a daily live stock market investing webinar class? Never miss a beat with the market and your investments. Learn, invest, and profit with philsgang.com. Call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG.
Every single one of his medical bills, everything is just all taken care of.
We have phenomenal research, outstanding clinical care, and the generosity of public, which allow us to treat patients regardless of what it takes.
At St. Jude, families never receive a bill for treatment, travel, housing, or food because the only thing a family should worry about is helping their child live.
Because of you.
Gracias a ti. Because of you.
There is St. Jude.
Thousands of investors trust philsgang.com to deliver the tools and resources they need to invest with confidence. With the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts, you have the power to create highest quality, color-coded, easy-to-read charts in just a few simple clicks. Designed specifically for technical analysis and investing, the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock chart seamlessly integrates and functions on mobile, tablet, desktop, and web devices. Isn't it time you leave behind the old stock research routine, spending hours reading websites, out-of-date newsletters, and magazines? Instead, subscribe to the Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts and plan your entire investment strategy. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264, and we'll see you on the charts.
Hi, I'm Phil Grant at philsgang.com. You know, we raise money every day for St. Jude, and we need your help. And I will reach out to you and help you learn how to invest in stocks. It's a whole new game out there. No more is there investing in stocks based on fundamentals. Those days are gone, totally gone. So look, join my gang, philsgang.com. I'll help you, and then you help St. Jude. Learn how to use a chart.
Sign up today. Simply go to philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com, or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits.
Well, that puts me up $13,087 in 2 days.
I'm up like 15%.
I'm up $5,000 in a month and a half.
I'm up about 15% for this year. I'm up $28,000 since November.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. We're talking about overhang, debt overhang. It's existing debt. Debt is so great that you can't borrow money. You know when you go to buy a house and they sit down and they do a debt ratio with you and they say, gee, your debt, is just too high. Your debt to your income is just too high. Well, it's the same thing with countries and corporations. Our country debt is so high that they lie 90% of GDP when it's 100, but let's use 90%, that it's hard to borrow money. It's hard to borrow money. Never mind to grow, because when you have debt, you can't grow. How do you do at your home with debt? Are you growing? I don't think so. Well, countries can't grow either. So our debt is so high that when we go to borrow money, we go, how do we borrow money? How does the government borrow money? They go to auction and they sell treasuries. So our treasury's gone from 1% up to 3%. That's huge. That's like going from $1 to $2,000 if you're extrapolating. Huge. So that 3% GDP, that kills the economy, because we need all the money we can get to pay our national debt interest of $435 billion. And when we do that every year, paying that national debt, we have nothing left over to fix our bridges and roads. And when you go out into your roads this week, You're going on vacation Memorial Day, and they're getting bumped all over the place and potholes, and you go over a bridge, and you got to stay, wait a minute, family, hold on. We're not going over the bridge until we got our life raft out, and everybody puts on their life preserver, which everybody should do before you go over any of these bridges, because none of these bridges have been repaired in about 40 years. Why? Because we have no money left, because our Congress, those pathetic cockroaches called congressmen who don't care about us, they only care about the party. That's right. They don't care about us. They don't care about the country. It's about party. It's always about party. So this is painful. So the more our interest is going up, that's called the 10-year Treasury yield. And we can't grow. What does that mean to you? I hear people say, oh, it doesn't bother me. What's that got to do with me? What? Are you nuts? Your gasoline goes up. Your food cost goes up. Your rent goes up. And that's why the guy who makes an average of saving $60,000 a year, take his taxes out, he has nothing left. If he's got 3 kids, 2 to 3 kids, making $60,000, he and his wife together, they have nothing left. They have to use 4 or 5 credit cards to subsidize themselves. Look what today, durable goods sales down. What are durable goods? Those are big ticket items. See, the problem is there's not enough money after paying bills to go out and buy what they call disposable income. Use your disposable income. Big fancy name means the money you got left after you paid your bills to go out and buy stuff you ordinarily wouldn't buy, like a big TV set or a washer and dryer or a van. So what have they done? So you can do that? Stores give you a credit card. No payments for a year. The credit card companies send you another credit card. Boost your credit. So we are a debt-ridden economy, and this is killing us. And that's why you can listen to all these shows. You can listen to Varney, you can listen to Maria Bartiromo, you can listen to this market can't sustain this. What are you, nuts? Our debt overhang, and because our national debt burden, think about this, our national debt burden in 2013, remember, was $17 trillion. They knew, our Congress, Varney and Maria Bartiromo and all these people on CNBC, our congressmen, they all knew in 2013 when our national debt was $17 trillion that it was going to $20 trillion. They knew it was going to $21 trillion, which they knew then that you only could grow the economy if you're lucky at 2%. And real growth is 1.8%. So why do they come on and lie? Why do they come on and say this?
We could grow this economy at 4 or 5%.
Because they lie. Why do you think, as I told you over and over, why do you think these Fox and CNBC, there's only like 3 business networks. They have to compete for the money, the big money. You'll notice the big money is all auto. When you look at their ads, it's almost cars, all cars. So the 3 networks, the 3 business networks, they have to compete for that pot of money that comes from the car manufacturers. But unlike just deciding, well, I'll give this one money based on ratings, give this one money based on ratings, there's another thing that's different in getting money from these auto manufacturers for your financial TV show. They got another burden. They call it the happy face. They will spread the money to the network, CNBC, Fox, Bloomberg. They can put on the best happy face. The best happy face. And we hear it every day, don't we? I mean, every day someone's coming on and telling us how wonderful this economy is. Here, again. This dope again.
We're in America's, I think, one of its most powerful economies. I mean, it dazzles the eye.
See, and I could play more cuts like that all day long, but I'm not going to waste my time. And that's what they do. So the guys, the network is CNBC. Are they going to give money? Is GM going to give money, or Ford going to give money to CNBC? Or are they going to give it to Fox or Bloomberg? They make a decision on ratings, but then there's the other hurdle. Who puts on the best happy face? Who can lie? Who can pump up the economy? Who can pump people up that they feel so happy they're going to go buy my car? That's why we get lied to. So the best thing to do to find out really what the economy is doing, you look at Treasury yields. Your Treasury yield never lies. When you want to know how well the stock market is going to do or the economy is going to do, you go to the Treasury yield. It's always been that way. It's always been that way. It's important to remember that the Treasury market and the stock market are not always in lockstep, with one another, or there's any mechanical linkage between them. You got to remember that. So when it comes to raising the bond yields, the interest that you got to pay on your house or the government has to pay on its national debt, which is about $475 billion a year, there's two schools of thought. I'm in the camp that higher yields, higher interest rates, and remember, interest rates go up because of inflation. When oil goes up and everything else, food goes up, that's inflation. Then when auctions, when the government has to raise money because they're broke, then the people that buy our treasuries, they want more interest. So I'm in the camp when that interest goes up or higher yields, that means higher costs for corporate borrowing. That means their earnings going forward in the future, which the stock market is going to take a hit. That will result in the stock price falling. That's what has been happening since 2009. But how can the market go up 256% then? Stock buybacks. And that's why people don't have enough money to go out and buy durable goods. The stock buybacks, all these CEOs are saying, here's what I'll do. I'll get my stock price up. I'll overcome that. I will take off the market 1 million of my shares. I'll buy them back so there's less shares. Now with my earnings, they suck, but I can spread them over 1 million shares less. That means my earnings are going to go up 3 times more than they ordinarily would. That means the stock is going to go up 3 times more than ordinarily would. And that's what's been going on since 2008. That's how we're up to 256%, creating the biggest bubble in history. You're not going to grow this economy. So what I'm asking you to do, to help yourself and help St. Jude, join my gang. I just told you our returns since January on the video group. Every day I tell you, join my video group. We're up 16% since January. Talk more about that when we get back. 877-600-GANG. Join my group right now, Phil's Gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
If you're behind, and you know you're behind in your savings, you know you're behind from retirement, you haven't got enough retirement money, you're getting worried, and nobody helped you today. Did anybody help you today? Were you able to go to your mobile device today and say, what should I do with my stock? Did anybody do a video for you today? Did your planner, did your money manager, did the guy that's running your 401k, did he do a video for you today 3 times during the day, tell you exactly what to do with the stocks we're in? No. Now, when you join the gang, you can decide what you want to participate in. You can have the full schooling where you come to our class on a daily basis. That's done over the internet, of course. Or if your person says, I just want you to make money for me because I don't have time to learn, and I have a program for that. And that's called my video stock program. So when the market goes up, you're going to make money. When the market goes down, you're going to make money.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
Back about 2005, I found myself out of work. One of the things I was doing was KCA was playing Phil's Gang at noon, and he was predicting in 2005 a collapse of the housing market. Phil's Gang feller, he was on it, and nobody else was predicting what he predicted, but he was on the money. He was talking in 2005. He was talking about how people had the teaser rates with their mortgages, and that the whole thing was going to collapse. And he knew what time it was. You got to respect that.
With the Phil'sGang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At Phil'sGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And Phil'sGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the Phil'sGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, Phil'sGang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the Phil'sGang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out Phil'sGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So the best thing to do is join my gang. I just got the report today that since January 1, and you hear me every day reaching out to you saying, look, I'm going to help you, you help St. Jude. Why don't you join my video gang? It's Phil's Gang, rather. And out part of that gang, I call the video group. These are people who don't want to participate in all the classes and so forth. And I pick the stock, and I stay with you from beginning to end. The video is updated every three times a day, and you haven't got to do a thing. It's like any self-help video. Just do exactly what I say. And if you did that, and again, I'm not saying every gang member made 16%. I'm not saying that at all. Okay? What I'm saying, the stocks where I said to buy and where I said and I managed them up to where I said let's get out. We had 13 stocks. And our return since January is 16%. In April, our return, I'm talking about my video group. These are stocks I picked from my video group, started and ended all the way through. April, 6 stocks, 15% return. In May, 5 stocks. Now, we're still not done the month, but up to date, we're at 16%. So 16% since January on 13 stocks. 6 stocks in April, 15% return, and up to date right now, just May, 16%. Now, that's not suggesting every person who came into the video group made that kind of money. I'm not saying that, because people come in at different times. And some people I may put in, like, for example, one of our big stocks was GE, to short GE, to short it. And it went down 20%. Now, some people hesitated. They probably didn't get in the first day. Maybe they kept watching and they said, I think I'll try it. They got the courage to go in, and it was already down 10%. So maybe they made 8% or 5%. Or the oil stock. One of my oil stocks did very, very well. WLL, up 26%. The day I told them to buy it was at 42.48. The day I told them to get out, and I managed it all the way through for them, they don't do anything. We got a 26% return, but maybe somebody got in a little later, because they just joined the gang. So, again, I don't want you to misunderstand every gang member made that. No. The return is from the minute I buy it, where I post it, to when I say, okay, it's time to turn mother's picture to the wall and bail out. And that's what we did. So that's pretty good. Now, I'm not suggesting either that if you join today that those are returns going to be in the future. I can't do that. I can't do that. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. And what I'm trying to tell you is this. You cannot trust what you hear in these financial shows on TV. Bloomberg, the CNBC, all that, you can't. Because they have to put on the best face they can have. They have to make you feel happy. Or they're not going to get the advertising dollars from GM and Ford, that's where most of all their advertising dollars come from. I am telling you, it doesn't matter to me if the market's going to crash or not. If they decide to do quantitative easing, where they're going to print money and buy all the 10-year Treasury yields to drop the yield from 3% down to 1%, the stock market would go probably 125%. As it went up 256, 260% since 2008. It'll go back up, but I'll be prepared for that. If they decide not to do quantitative easing, meaning print money and buy all the 10-year treasuries from the bank, so to drop down the treasury rate, if they decide not to do that and let the market correct itself, which they should, we're going to have a correction of about 40, 50%. But before it corrects, we will be prepared. We'll be in advance of that. So it's important to remember the treasury market, those yields tell you what is going on. And I say they're not always lockstep with one another. Or is there any mechanical linkage between the treasuries and the stock market? But when it comes to bonds, the yields going up, as I said, there's two schools of thought. I'm in the camp that when you get higher rates, that it's going to kill corporate borrowing. It's going to kill these corporations. Their earnings are going to get hit hard. And therefore, the stock price is going to drop. You got the other camp that says, oh, higher interest, we're doing fantastic. That means the economy's doing fantastic. Look, yields went from 1% to 3%. That's great. That means the economy's really great. Get in and buy. I'm not in that camp. I'm not saying the stock market can't go up when interest rates can go up. Sure they can. When our GDP is at 4%, 3%, when we don't have we don't have debt of 90% of our GDP, because at 90, 100% of the GDP, the government can't borrow money at 1%. Corporations can't borrow money. So what do? That's why they did the fake QE. Because they said, well, we can't go out in the marketplace and borrow money because our debt is at 90%. It's like if you have a home and you have no equity in it and you go to borrow, you got to go to somebody who's going to want 18% interest on your house, for God's sakes. It's the same thing in the stock market. So when the interest is this high, the government has to borrow that much money, they finally would say, let's print money and we'll buy our own treasuries again. We'll buy them back ourselves. That's larceny. Quantitative easing. That's what it's called. But they should call it what it is, larceny. And the national debt, remember, we're a debt-driven economy. The interest on the national debt is $475 billion annually. We can't afford to pay 3%. That works out to be more than $61,000 for every man, woman, and child, and nearly $167,000 for every taxpayer in the country. Are you nuts? And that's 6.8% of our federal outlay. In 10 years, that is going to double to 800 because Congress doesn't care. They don't care how much they spend. They don't care.
So there is a point at which debt is too cumbersome and there's too much of it. They say when it exceeds 90%, it's a problem. Well, currently our debt is at 105%. So our gross public debt is 105% of our GDP.
And he should take it further and say, that's why we can't grow to 3%. Don't listen to Larry Kudlow. Don't listen to Maria Bartiromo. Don't listen to any of these people. They're lying to you. They have to lie to you because they need advertising dollars. If they got on the air and said, like Phil Grandy's saying, we're going to go into a deep, deep stock market crash. It will happen once Trump says to his plunger team, stop holding up the market. But my gang's going to be okay because we're prepared for that. We've already got ourselves set for that. So when the market goes down, we are going to be delighted. When the market goes up, we're going to be delighted. We don't care if the market goes up or down. But if you're in a 401k, you're screwed. Because if the market goes down, you can't do a darn thing. You can't do a thing. Matter of fact, you can't even get out that day. They won't even let you out the same day. You got to wait until that trading day is over. You could have lost half of your money by the time the day ends. And they don't let you turn around and make money. You'd like to say to them, what market's going down. Let me make money going down. Let me short it. Oh, no, you're not allowed to do that. Well, get my money out. Oh, you're not allowed to do that until the end of the day. What the hell kind of deal is that? A 401k? We got 85 million people in these things. I should have 85 million gang members. What are you, nuts? Let's hope that Donald Trump, our president, who I love, that he shows more interest in this country than he does politics or the party. Because we didn't get that. We didn't get that from Barack Obama or George Bush, these two liberals. Baby Bush was nothing more than a closet liberal. They lacked integrity to do what was best for the country by keeping the spending down. Never get up to 21 trillion. Keep it down. Unless you can grow the economy 3-4%. But they didn't care because they needed money to take care of their buddies. So all I'm asking you is judge me on performance. I just gave you the numbers. A return of 16% since January 1st on my video group stocks. In April, 6 stocks, 15% return. On May, 5 stocks, 16% return. And those are true numbers. I can't guarantee them for the next round. I wish I could, but I can't. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Try it. Judge me on my performance for the next 30 days. That's all I ask. I'm reaching out to you. You judge me. I reach out to you. You reach out to the vets. Vets, yes. And by the way, remember, Monday is Memorial Day, and we remember those who died in active military service. Remember them, please.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.